Hey, what's up? Welcome back. In the studio with us today is none other than San Antonio Spurs guard Danny Green. Such a special treat for us here today. And Danny, let's get right to it, talking about the Spurs this year. Obviously, you guys reached the Western Conference Finals. A tough way to end the season. Was there any particular message from Coach Popovich to this team after that last game?
Obviously, a little disappointed that it ended the way it did, but he thought we had a great year. We had some injuries, it was tough, so it's hard to bounce back from that, but overall, he was proud of us.
You guys now enter the NBA offseason. So many rumors out there, especially with social media, Facebook, Twitter, all the buzz. Your name has been mentioned as well. Among those rumors, how do you handle that as a player, knowing that your name is out there circulating on social media?
It's not easy as a young player. It's tough. You think about it a lot, but lucky for me, I've been in this game for a while now, some years. So I'm used to hearing it, and I'll try to drown it out. I know what's real, what's not, what to take into consideration, and what to just ignore. So a lot of media stuff that you hear is usually not true. So, but at this point in my career, I'm just rolling with whatever happens. The positive, stay positive, and control what I can control.
One thing we know about for sure is that your team has added Rudy Gay from the Sacramento Kings. How do you feel that makes your team better now entering next season?
It makes us more versatile. So we have a lot of wing players that can play multiple positions. We're still waiting to see what Jonathan Simmons is going to do, but with me, Kawhi, and Rudy Gay, we can play and guard multiple positions. If he plays the way we've seen him play, he'll be a great addition for us.
Is the idea now that every team out there is trying to equip themselves better to compete with the likes of the Golden State Warriors?
I would say so. I think that would be the smart move to do because they are the champions. They won this year. So if you want to be the last team standing, you have to be able to beat those guys. So I think every team is looking to find pieces or some players that can help them, I guess, have an advantage or match up with the Golden State Warriors because they're the champions.
For so many years, we have talked about this idea of the Big Three in San Antonio. That Big Three has changed a little bit in recent years. But talking about Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili, obviously we saw Parker go down with the injury. Just between you and me, I'll keep this a secret.
Nobody else is going to know?
No one else is going to know about this. What is the likeliness of Manu coming back next season, and what have we heard about Tony Parker and his recovery?
Well, since it's only between me and you, I'm going to keep this secret and let you know. I have no idea. But yeah, we're still waiting to see what happens. It's going to be kind of weird to know or to have, maybe not have all three of those guys on the floor to start the season next year. Timmy was gone after this year. Obviously, Tony's hurt, and he's not going to be cleared until mid-season. And to see what Manu's going to do, we're not going to know. So if all three of those guys are gone at the beginning of the season, it's going to be a different look, and it's going to be a different feel, especially in the gym and for Pop. It's going to be an adjustment for everybody. So we're still waiting to hear, and I said I have no idea what his decision is going to be.
All right. Now let's talk about what brings you to the Valley this week. We're talking about your Danny Green Skills Camp, something you've been doing now for 5 to 6 years. Let's be honest, not every player has to do things like this. You guys could be out golfing, vacationing, but you have taken time out of your schedule to give back. Why was that so important for you to do?
It's something my dad instilled in me at a young age. Since I was drafted, we started back home in New York. We brought it to my hometown to kids that were less fortunate or didn't have the resources. Me and my friends, we were not as fortunate. We didn't have many local camps that we can go to and interact with a professional, learn from a professional. We had to go, farther away. So once I was drafted, I was able to bring it back to my hometown. And, being in Texas for so long, I kind of feels like a second home to me. So I was able to expand it, bring it to Texas and Chapel Hill, where I went to school.
For the kids going to these camps, what can they expect to learn at a Danny Green Skills Camp?
The fundamentals of the game, obviously how to dribble, how to pass, how to shoot. For those who don't know, there's some advanced kids that do know how. And we try to teach them, defensives, or how to read defenses or pick and rolls or spacing, cutting and passing. But just the basics of the fundamentals of the game and of the fundamentals of life, really. So not everyone want to be basketball players when they grow up. A lot of them want to be something different. So we just have to teach them, the right approach to it and working hard. It's no real secret. If you want to be good at something, you have to put countless hours into it.
All right. Well, Danny Green will be here tomorrow at McAllen Memorial High School. That's where his camp is taking place from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. If you want to register your child for this camp, you can log on to the website goldlevelSE.com. That's goldlevelSE.com. Danny Green, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for stopping by Channel 5.
Thank you.
All right. We'll be right back after this. Keep it right here.